Welcome to BlueCart. I wanted to welcome you personally to the Endless Aisle Marketplace on behalf of the entire team at BlueCart. We're thrilled to have you on board. The following video details how you can set up your products to maximize sales through the Endless Aisle Marketplace. This video is designed to be stopped at any point to complete the given tasks. I will include a pause after each task to allow you to complete each step. In this video, we will cover how to set up your catalog and how to edit your catalog moving forward, how to create your endless aisle products to maximize sales, how to select your products with pricing insights, how to define your delivery profile, how to define your product reach, how to view and process orders, available reports, and finally, how to set up your account to receive payments. The first thing that we will do will be to set up our catalog. For that, we will go to My Catalog section on the left-hand menu. Here, you will see your master catalog and other catalogs. The master catalog is the most important catalog. All other catalogs depend on the master catalog. To add your products, click on the master catalog. On the top right-hand side, you will see an Edit Catalog button. If you look at this drop-down menu, you will see a Download Template button. So click Download Template, and you will see an Excel file similar to this one. The most important parts of this file are the SKU number, the product name, the units, the price, and the description. Keep in mind that the SKUs need to be different from each other. Once you've completed this information, here you have a template that's completed. You can add as many products as you want. Save your completed template, go back to the catalog section, and upload your products. Once you have uploaded your products, everything will be populated exactly as you want them to be. At this time, do not worry about the images. You'll be able to add these later, or you can add them in bulk with the help of our support team. When your products are in the BlueCart platform, you can drill into one of these and review all product information, such as name, the SKU number. You can enable or disable products, which will make your products disappear or appear, depending on what you want. Let's say you have a seasonal product. You would enable it during the season and disable it during the off-season. You can add barcodes, which is particularly useful if somebody is using a barcode scanner. Here you can enter your description. This is really important because these descriptions are searchable within the endless aisle, so people will be able to find your products based on these descriptions. You can also add additional information, such as your internal product notes, such as a recipe or ingredients that you want to keep in mind, as well as the meta descriptions and meta information. This is particularly useful since Google search will find your products based on this meta information. You can set up order minimums and order maximums per product. Now, let's talk about images. We have an integration with Unsplash, which allows you to search for stock images for your products. Let's search for milk. You'll be able to find milk images and add those to your product. You can also, obviously, upload your own image. It is really important to add products because that affects your ranking and the visibility of your products in the endless aisle. Here you'll be able to add the pricing. You can price by units or by weight. This is the price in units of your product. You can also add a quantity discount. So, let's say that, after 100 units, you have a very different price. You can choose 100 units, and then add a discounted price of $7. And you can add as many of these as you want. Here you'll get a snapshot of the historical purchases for that product, so you will be able to see this information. As well, you can use the margin calculator to understand how your price is generating a profit margin for yourself. Once you've added this information, you can see a preview of how this product displays. You can see here the quantity discount. As soon as you're satisfied, just hit save, and that information will be saved in your product. Back to the master catalog, you're going to be able to add products one by one. By clicking the Add Product button, you're going to get a blank product screen, and that can be completed. You're going to be able to add inventory levels as well. This is a very good feature. Let's say that you have a limited number of products, let's say 100 products. As purchases come in, that inventory depletes itself, and your buyers will see the quantities left in stock, or if an item is out of stock. You can also add expiration. So, your product will be disabled after the expiration date. Now, back to our master catalog. The last component that I want to review is the enable and disable products. This allows you to turn on and off products as needed. These will immediately disappear from everyone's accounts, and buyers will not be able to see them in the marketplace. This concludes our catalog setup portion of the video. This would be a great time to pause the video and complete the previous step. Now, let's set up your endless aisle catalog. You can access your endless aisle catalog into different ways. Number 1 is through My Catalogs. You will see within My Catalogs an endless aisle link, or you can go through the left-hand menu where you see the endless aisle button. Clicking on that takes you directly to the endless aisle catalog. First thing, it's going to ask you to name your catalog or create it. You can start this from scratch, or you can replicate an existing catalog. Let's start it from scratch. Then hit Save and Continue. Next, you will see all the products that you currently have in your master catalog. Don't worry about pricing now. You'll be able to adjust these later. Now we're going to add a few products. Let's add a few more. Once you've selected the number of products that you want to add to the marketplace, click Save and Continue. We encourage you to add as many products as possible, since this will maximize your sales opportunities. This would be a great time to pause the video and complete the previous step. Next, let's review pricing. You will see all of your products with the price from your master catalog. You can add discounts or markups, based on dollar amounts, based on percentages, or as a fixed price. You can add a 10% discount, for example, to this product, or you can do a $10 discount. If you add a negative sign, it will represent a markup. So, let's add a few markups. If you add a negative percentage, the price will increase based on that percentage amount. Here, you can see that the platform is going to start evaluating the value of that product relative to BlueCart's historical pricing data. If we can recognize that that product is going to be priced aggressively at a great value or good value, a tag will appear below the product. Otherwise, you will see that there will be no pricing data. As a result, we won't be able to highlight the value of that product. The above tiles are extremely helpful when evaluating your pricing strategy, since you will see marketplace performance based on the value of the products sold. These tiles will help you assess how price-sensitive restaurants are. You will see the percentage of sales that happen through the marketplace's endless aisle that are labeled as great value, the percentage of sales of products through the endless aisle that are labeled as good value and fair value. The last tile highlights the percentage of your catalog labeled as great value or good value. Finally, can also use this tab to apply discounts across the board. Once you're done pricing your products, click Save and Continue. This would be a great time to pause the video and complete the previous step. Now you will be defining your delivery options. This only applies to your endless aisle marketplace participation. You can select the dates you will be delivering or sending products. While designing your delivery routes, you should select the time your driver leaves the warehouse and approximately how long he spends at each delivery, so that BlueCart can estimate the total route time. Next, we can ask buyers to request a delivery date as they check out, which will prompt buyers to select a date from those available to them. We can also add a delivery charge. The following section asks you for a minimum for free delivery. Please note that this is optional. In this particular case, if an order is greater than $1,500, the order would have free delivery. In order to maximize sales, we encourage you to offer free shipping for the first order. This allows you to build a relationship with these buyers, and as a result, the first order will be free of shipping costs, despite us having a $50 charge here. We can set order minimums. We can prompt buyers to place orders for a given amount, or we can prevent them altogether from placing an order unless it meets the order minimums. Remember that you can add order minimums both at the product level and at the order levels. we can display a warning, meaning that if you have not crossed an order minimum that is greater than $500, you will get a warning saying, "Hey, you haven't crossed $500 minimum order size, but you can still place the order." Or you can prevent buyers from placing an order that does not meet that minimum order amount. Next, we are going to select an order lead time. Lead times are very useful when you have to bake, cut, or prep for a given order. When the buyer is checking out, they will only be able to select dates that are so many days into the future. Then we'll hit save and continue. This would be a great time to pause the video and complete the previous step. The last item to cover is our delivery zones. The objective is to maximize our order for a given delivery radius to make them as profitable as possible. We can select a given state and select the specific cities within that state. Alternatively, we can select all cities, which essentially selects all the cities in all the states, allowing you to have maximum reach, especially if you can ship across the country. Once you've completed the step, then you'll click save, and your endless aisle will be almost complete. This would be a great time to pause the video and complete the previous step. The last step to complete is your delivery zones. The objective is to maximize the profitability of your delivery routes while maximizing possible sales. We can actually select a given state, and from there, we select the specific cities that we want to deliver within that state. Alternatively, we can select all cities, which essentially selects all the cities in all the states, allowing you to have maximum reach, especially if you're able to ship across the country. Once you've completed the step, then you'll hit save, and your endless aisle will be complete. This would be a great time to pause the video and complete the previous step. This next video is a walkthrough of the different reports and analytics within the BlueCart platform. Starting in the order history, you're going to find each one of the orders that you have received over a given interval of time. You can search orders based on a start date and end dates. You can set up filters by customer. You can create filters by sales rep, or even search through all the different orders. Each order you're going to see has all the order details: who placed the order, at what time, the requested delivery date, received on what date, including all the items within the order, the price, and delivery fees. You can also print this order as needed. Another method to look at orders is at a product level. This is done through the master catalog. First, identify a product, then click on the product and scroll down to the bottom. Here you will see all the orders that contain that product. You can then click into the order, and you will be redirected to that specific order with all the other items within that order. Another very valuable report is in the Business Intelligence dashboard. Here you will be able to benchmark the performance of your business against the industry within your same product vertical. Compare total monthly orders relative to the industry. Compare your average order size relative to the industry. Compare your number of active customers. This is particularly useful if there's seasonality to your business. You will also be able to compare the performance of your deals, as well as the different pricing strategies that you might be following relative to the industry. Finally, you have a report builder where you can actually have some reports directly out of the box that have all kinds of data collected by BlueCart. You can also customize these reports by selecting all the data fields of interest and saving these reports for future use. Within this column, you can see all the different variables that BlueCart collects. As you can see here, we have a set of saved reports for future use. Finally, you have one last report, which is the General Analytics. These reports aggregate all your orders and give you a quick snapshot of what all these orders look like. From categories to top-performing products, to top-performing clients. Now let's review the order flow process. Starting at the Order History tab. Once orders are received, you will create a Product Fulfillment Report. This aggregates all the orders that you receive over a given period of time, based on the filters that you've set earlier, and it tells you the amount of products that need to be made, manufactured, cut, baked, or produced, based on the orders that came in, and it will tell you as well the clients who placed those orders. You can also add internal nodes. So, if you have categories or different sections within your warehouse that need to produce a given set of goods, you can actually use the report. You can print it and export it to Excel. Once these orders have been produced, you will create a client fulfillment report, which allows your warehouse to aggregate the orders and aggregate the items based on the orders that came in. So for this given client, you have these items to assemble. For this other client, you have these other items. As usual, you can also print or export the report. Finally, you're going to do your packing list. This is essentially how you're going to be loading up your product, your trucks, your delivery guys, and assembling these orders, and you can append these orders and print them one by one into each one of the delivery packages. This is very useful as your trucks go out and they know exactly what's there, and you can actually check again through the sales rep app. The last step in the process is to set up your payment processing. This allows BlueCart to deposit funds from the received orders. You should have a link like this in your email that will give you access to this payment processing form. Fill in your email, first name, and last name. Then you will be redirected to this PandaDoc form. This is a form very similar to DocuSign. Here you will be asked about your legal business name, your street address, your city, state, zip code, business phone number, business type. There's a drop-down menu, so you'll be able to select what type of corporation you are. Your EIN. The following information pertains to those employees or owners in charge of billing: their email address, first and last name. You will be able to add any additional users. The following section pertains only to the business owner. Here, you will be asked the same general information: the business owner's first name and last name, the business owner's email, the business owner's date of birth, the business owner's social security number, the business owner's ownership percentage, and the business owner's title. Please note that the social security number is needed to set up your Stripe account. Given the current cybercrime environment, Stripe has made this mandatory. BlueCart does not store this information. The last step is to include your bank account information: the name of the bank account holder, the account number, the routing number, and the account type, individual or company. Once this is complete, you will be able to sign the document. Upon completion, BlueCart's customer support team will be able to connect purchases from BlueCart directly to your bank account. If you have any questions, please let us know, and please email us at support@bluecart.com. We're thrilled to have you on board. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to support@bluecart.com. On behalf of all of BlueCart, thank you for choosing us. Have a great day!